welcome back to Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Flora. Great to be with you on this Friday. Atlanta musician Joe Gransden has performed around the world, and he's already released 10 CDs under his own name. 10. Gransden's singing has been compared to that of Chet Baker and Frank Sinatra. I had the pleasure of enjoying him up close and personal at last night's Taste of the Nation event, and I'm thrilled to have him here on the ANC set this morning. Welcome.
How you doing?
2 days in a row. I love it.
That's right.
Well, talk about your music for anyone who's not familiar with it. Talk about your sound.
I grew up listening to Miles Davis, Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Chet Baker, all the greats from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. My grandfather's a great trumpet player. My father's a wonderful piano player and singer. So I grew up with it, and I knew probably the time I was about 8, 9 years old what I wanted to do the rest of my life. You know,
that's wonderful.
And I always fell in love with that sound that those guys and gals created back then.
Right.
So I kind of I'm just a very traditional style player, you know. The way I sing and the way I play is kind of similar. It's kind of a little softer, a little more relaxed.
Oh, I love it. It was amazing. And I love that on Monday night, mark your calendars, get your babysitters. You're going to be performing at Cafe 290. What can people expect from that show?
Cafe 290, you know, we've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and we play there the first and the third Monday of every single month, and it's fantastic. We kind of bring the big band music back.
Oh, fabulous.
It's great. It's a 17-piece big band.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we always have a special guest. We always bring in a guest vocalist. Maybe you'll come and sing with us sometime,
Well,
Christine.
really?
Christine sang last night, folks. She sang last night.
I don't know. I had just enough to drink, I will say that he just said, you want to sing? And I'm thinking, does he know me? And he let me sing not one, but 2 songs. So do you do that often? You have the tone-deaf rookies up?
No, you were great. I said, Christine, would you like to sing a song? What would you like to sing? And she said, well, there's 7 of them that I'd like to sing.
No, I did not. I did say Frank Sinatra's Summer Wind, and then we got up there and I realized I didn't know all the words. But it was such a treat and an honor, especially, my gosh, somebody like you. But you also had a treat recently, a very special guest, actually somebody we have in common, Clint Eastwood, who's been in town filming a movie. He is a fantastic musician himself. A lot of people might not realize that he writes the scores for many of, is that the correct terminology, the score for many of his movies, and he has won Oscars for it. So talk about how that even came about.
I met Clint probably 8 years ago. He heard one of my CDs, and I was fortunate enough that he liked it, and him and his wife invited me to California to play a party that they were hosting.
What? That is phenomenal.
And, yeah, we just became, you know, friends, and you know, we get along very well because we talk about my favorite musicians who I mentioned earlier are a lot of the guys that he knew.
Right.
Like Chet Baker and Jerry Mulligan and Miles Davis and Frank Sinatra, and he knew these guys, and he's got wonderful stories that he tells me.
I bet.
So it's cool to hang around with him because he's who he is, but also because he was around in that era and knew these guys.
With all the people that you admire and your mentors. Right?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Fantastic.
So he's been here for about a month and a half filming a movie, and I got to spend some real nice quality time with him.
And some time on the links too, right?
Played a lot of golf, yeah.
Good.
Played a lot of golf.
Who's better? Who's got a better, what do you call it, handicap?
Oh my God.
He may be watching. Watch it.
He's way better.
He's
way better. Yeah.
And Justin Timberlake played too. You told me
Got to play with Justin. He's a fantastic golfer too. Man,
I think I'd read that.
He takes it real serious.
Right.
And really has a beautiful swing. Hits the ball a long way.
Right.
And Clint does too. Clint hits the ball, you know, fabulous, right down the middle.
Well, when do you have time to play golf when you're, you know?
I work at night.
Country and really, that's true. Oh, fantastic!
But you know, whenever I'm on the road, I bring my clubs and try to play in whatever town we might be in. You know,
right.
And so I love golf. I fell in love with golf because I moved here to Atlanta from New York City around 2000, 2001, and I was very kind of bummed out that we don't walk here in Atlanta as much as we do in New York City. So
exactly.
My father suggested I take up golf and walk the golf course. So,
oh, great.
And, you know, I was hooked. Anybody that plays golf usually gets hooked right away.
My husband is. Started late in life, and that's all I hear about, especially during spring and summer.
Oh, yeah.
We have pictures of last night's Taste of the Nation. I just want to show. There's Evelyn, Miss Evelyn Mims. She came out, and it's so neat to have so many people come out. They raised more than $700,000 for Share Our Strength. Why is it so important for you to be involved in an organization like that, or come out to this type of event?
Well, it's an amazing organization. I mean, what they're doing for starving children is you know, not done these days. You know, so it's fantastic to raise that money. But furthermore, I've worked for Pano many times. In fact, my first job when I moved to Atlanta, was at his restaurant, Veni Vidi Vici.
Oh, yeah.
And I played there twice a week. And that's where I started singing. I didn't sing prior to that, and they wanted me to hire a singer. And
you said I can do both.
I said I'll try it, yeah, and fell in love with that too. I love knowing the words to the songs that I've been playing for years, you know.
Oh my gosh!
So anytime panel calls, I'm there.
Oh, fantastic! And speaking of playing, can we put you on the spot? A little bit.
You want me to play a little something?
Well, of course.
I understand you have a special day coming up.
Well,
is it your birthday coming up?
Remind me. Sunday.
Sunday, 21 years old.
Yeah, exactly, and holding. The most beautiful happy birthday rendition I've ever received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out, and let's throw out some dates again so people know. Monday night, 290?
Yeah, Monday Night Cafe 290, first and third Monday night of every month. This coming, next Saturday, the 21st, I'm playing at the Atlanta Jazz Party.
Fantastic.
Which is an amazing event. It's a 3-day event, and I'm playing with my big band, and we're backing up Francine Reed, who's just a star vocalist.
Yeah.
And we got that coming up. We're playing at Eddie Owens Red Clay Theater, May 25th.
Okay. Plenty of opportunities for us to see you. And how can we find out? Your website?
Website is just joegransden.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Joe. Once again, Joe's going to be playing live. That's Cafe 290 this Monday, April 16th. And his CD is available, and it's on cdbaby.com. That's your new one, right?
Yep.
Or you can find it on iTunes.
Sure.
Excellent. Sure. And for more information, please visit his website. It's joegransden.com. What a pleasure. Thank you again.
Thank you, Christine.
Fantastic. Let's give it up in the studio for Joe.
Hey, all right. Thank you.
We've got some special guests in the house today. All these kids, yes. From where? What school again? St. Jude. St. Jude. Thank you, kids. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right.